guys, what is good? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel, of course. Today what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and shift back into the gear of nostalgia. Now, as a child of the 80s, who didn't grow up with 1989's version of Batman? You remember Michael Keaton played Batman in the film. You have the Joker, of course, Michelle Pfeiffer is Catwoman, Danny DeVito is the Penguin. You guys remember those movies because they're pretty iconic. Now, that said, we have a figure from a company called Beast Kingdom. It's from the Dynamic Action Heroes line, Action Heroes line. I have no idea because sometimes I spell it with an 8, sometimes I spell it with an action or an A, but we do have one here, and it is the 1989 Michael Keaton Batman. Now, I'm going to review this to celebrate Keaton coming back as Batman in the Flash film, basically because 9-year-old me is absolutely ecstatic to see this movie. It also comes out on my birthday, of course, which is June 16th, which also makes me very happy. Not a huge fan of Ezra Miller's Flash, but for a 1989 Batman film and Michael Keaton playing Batman, you damn well better believe I'm going to be in that theater watching this film. Anyway, let's go ahead, punch in, and take a look at this figure. He's absolutely great. He doesn't really scale with anything I own, but man, this figure is awesome. Instead of talking about it, let me show him to you. Alright guys, here we have the front of the box. I love the box treatment for this. You'll of course get your logo down here at the bottom, and then the DAH-056 1989 Batman. You look down here, you'll get your Beast Kingdom logo, your DC Comics logo. You go to the top, you get your traditional 1989 Batman logo. You come down the side, of course, the box is yellow. It does have the DC, the Batman logo, and then the Batman logo again with the 1/9 scale action figure Batman 1989 version. And down at the bottom, you'll get your Dynamic Action Heroes logo again. You come around the back, you'll get some photography and descriptions of what the figure comes with and its accessories. You can pause if you want to read this. I'll go ahead and let you have a moment for that. I'll come down again, and of course you'll get your legalese and your barcode just like always on every box. And if you want to read that, I'll also pause a moment too. Let's go ahead and check out the accessories. When you open the box, you will be greeted with this Batman 1989 photography again over top of the figure. And of course the legalese at the bottom of that. But again, it's just a black and white shot of the figure. Let's go ahead and check out what's in the first tray. Alright, you'll get the large grapnel gun at the top that is articulated. It does attach to his wrist. You'll get a forward-facing cowl sculpt. The mouths are removable on these. You come down here and you get the hands that it comes with. It does come with 5 extra sets of those. As you can see here, you look down and it does come with extra mouths that do go on the figure itself. Here is where the figure and stand would be sitting. It does come with a stand for it. Let's check out tray number 2. Alright, if you look at tray 2, you will get an array of very small accessories. You'll get the plate he used to stop the guy with the swords in the alleyway with his wrist. It does slot into the wrist on the figure. You'll get the detonator, the batarang with the cord wrapped around it. You'll get the 3 smaller batarangs is what these are listed as. To me, they just look like shurikens. You'll get the pager for the Batmobile and 3 very, very small smoke bombs. Again, these accessories are super tiny and easy to lose, so be very careful when you open this tray. Alright, here we have out of box the Beast Kingdom Dynamic Action Heroes 1989 Batman figure. As you can see, the sculpt is done really well on the face. Again, the mouth parts are removable from the cowl, so you can actually swap out his expressions. And the 2 cowls do have different expressions. One is given the side eye like this one here, and one's with the eyes straight forward. If you come down here, the sculpt on the chest piece is actually really great to show off the symbol. The paint work is good. You come down here, and of course the textures on the chest plate are great. You come down and you can see where the pleather is sewn onto the bodysuit. And you'll see the knee joints, the ankle joints are separate. The boot cut is there. If you come down, he does have some toe articulation, of course, and you can see the stand it comes with. The cape is made out of a wired pleather material, and you do know how I love wired capes. This cape is actually pretty big for this figure, but you can get it into some great poses. It does have 2 wires in it, so you can actually get it off his arm to get him into this pose. And if you look, of course, here we have the actual gun itself. I don't know if I can get that to focus very well, but you can actually see the screw detail and the dry brushing there. You can see the wrist spikes, the sculpt, and the gloves. Everything is pretty faithful to the source material from 1989 with this figure. The figure is epic. It does capture the likeness to Michael Keaton quite well. And again, with 20 points of articulation, how can you go wrong? It's like I said, just don't tax the figure too far, because you may snap off a joint or something and not be able to fix it. Now, I will let you know that this guy does not turn his head very well due to the cowl sculpt. It does have a dumbbell joint there. You can get some up and down motion out of it, but not much. And I wouldn't try to get the arms over this figure's head, because the way this figure is stitched on with the suit. Just be careful with it when you get it out of the box. Maybe leave it in a museum post, something like that. But this figure is a hell of a shelf piece. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me today and enjoying the review on the Beast Kingdom Dynamic Action Heroes 1989 Batman figure. Again, it's an excellent figure. It doesn't really scale with many of the things that I own, but still, for nostalgia purposes, it hits me right here because 9-year-old me is ecstatic about it. Again, that's due to Michael Keaton playing Batman in the new Flash film. Again, Keaton is a Batman I grew up with. If you didn't grow up with that, you may have grown up with Val Kilmer or George Clooney, or maybe even Christian Bale as Batman. Which Batman is your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. Also, Beast Kingdom is releasing an '89 Joker from this film, and if you remember, Jack Nicholson was absolutely iconic in the role. I'm actually ecstatic to get that figure as well and review it on the channel, just because I'm a huge fan of his Joker. Nicholson will always be my favorite Joker. Again, like I said, I know some people are Heath Ledger fans, some people are Jared Leto fans, some people are Cesar Romero fans, some people are Mark Hamill fans. Who's your favorite Joker? Also, let me know that in the comments below. That said, guys, I hope you're finding everything for your collection. I hope your weekend is absolutely going wonderfully. I will start posting again once to twice a week. Just to let you know, there are some things coming down the pipe to get reviewed. I may actually do another video today and post it. But you guys keep being you. You guys keep coming to the channel and watching. You guys are what keeps the wheels rolling here, and I love you guys very much for it. I will see you guys later, and have a great weekend.